as promised, guys, I would pop on and update you all when something happened within, obviously, my home. Obviously, I created this YouTube channel because I saw a boy when I was little. He follows me around. It's not the house that's haunted, it's me. But on Monday, the video that went up on Monday was an investigation. I did an investigation in my own home to try and contact the boy, something I have never tried to do before. If you haven't seen that, I will link it up there. Go check that out. But I filmed that video last week and obviously scheduled it to go up Monday night. On what day would it have been? Thursday. I think I filmed it on the Tuesday. So nearly a week before the video went up live, obviously this Monday. So I filmed it last Tuesday, and then on the Thursday, things really started to happen. It has been so quiet here, but things really started to happen. Now, I spoke to my friend about this, my husband, my mom, my dad. I have photos that I will show you that I don't really know what's going on in them. I don't get it. If there is an explanation for it, then let me know in the comments, but I think it's super weird. But yeah, so anyway, it all started on the Thursday afternoon. So Thursday the 12th of May. I fetched my youngest from school. I brought him home. My eldest had been home and gone out by the time I got back. He was with Jamie because he was at a friend's house for tea that night. Now, Matt had to go to the shop, my husband had to go to the shop, and Jamie asked if he could go with him. And he said, yeah, of course you can, mate. Go get changed out your school uniform and you can come with me. So they went. I was left in the house on my own. That's fine. I'd been in the house on my own all day anyway. Some of my work, I work from home, so I'd been doing that all day. While they were gone, I remember having that sense, that feeling that I wasn't alone, even though I knew I was alone. But I didn't think anything of it at all because it was a weird, funny feeling. It was like I'm on my own, but it feels like I'm not. That's really weird. But I didn't actually... It was more of a thought than I'm definitely not alone. It was, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, they came back from the shop. I didn't say anything because there was nothing to tell because I didn't really think much of it. And then Jamie went up to his bedroom. He'd been up there a couple of minutes and there was a crash and he shouted. So I ran upstairs thinking obviously he'd hurt himself, bless him. He hadn't, he was fine. But a toy had fell off the wardrobe. Didn't think anything of it because these things happen, but the toy that fell had been up there for about 4 or 5 months. He's not played with that toy for that amount of time. Why isn't it fell off before? But again, it's still, even though that went through my head, you know, just because I believe in the paranormal, I don't think everything is paranormal. Do you know what I mean? There's an explanation for things. You can debunk things. So yes, it's never fell off before. Alarm bells didn't ring. These things happen. So yeah, that was that. And then we got to bedtime. The kids got them to bed, fine, everything. We were watching telly downstairs and then we went up to bed. My husband did overtime and he was up early. He's always up early anyway for work, but he was up even earlier. And yeah, so we were going to bed like mega early and I don't like being downstairs on my own. So if I'm not tired, then I'll play on my phone, take my headphones up. I was actually watching Ghosts on Trent live. I think I've definitely mentioned Ghosts on Trent before because they helped me with a thumbnail, but I'll link them in the description. Go check them out. Their ghost investigations are amazing and they're really, really lovely people as well. But yeah, I was watching their live video. They were in some woods and they were having a really good time. I was watching that and I heard a noise in the bedroom, so I came off the live. And then I went back on the live. I can't remember. But I ended up coming off the live. I was feeling uneasy. And then, but I definitely heard a noise in the bedroom. And then all of a sudden, I had one of the earphones out of my ear. And the bedroom door swung open, like, with some force and hit the bedroom wall. It didn't wake Matt up, no, but he was super tired. Like I said, he'd been getting up super, super early. When the door hit the wall, I then heard the floorboards in our bedroom go as if somebody was walking in. And I thought because that was happening as soon as the door had swung open, It was a weird coincidence if it is one. Do you know what I mean? So I immediately messaged my friend Lisa and I said, Lisa, this has just happened. I knew she'd be up. And her wife Ange said, take some photos. So I did. I took photos of the door. Now I am gonna show you these photos now, and it's the 6th one that it was like, what is that? So as you can see, the last photo, the 6th photo, is so much brighter. I'm going to show you another photo up on the screen somewhere. This is with the flash on. So I didn't have a flash on anyway. And obviously, as you can see, with the flash on, it brightens the whole bedroom up. But they didn't have a flash on. A light didn't come on. My friend Lisa said, you know, was it Lisa? There's only a very small handful of people I've spoke to this about. And sent the photos to, but I can't remember who said it. But 2 people said to me, did you have a light on the landing? And I said, no, I didn't. We don't have a light on the landing. The bathroom light was on, and that's where the dim light's coming from. But the bathroom light doesn't why is it doesn't brighten? Like, nothing changed visibly to the eye. I don't understand why that picture is brighter. If you can try and debunk it yourself, please do so in the comments down below, because it will make me feel better. But I think it's weird. I did even send these photos to Ghost on Trent, and he said himself that it's really, really weird too. So then I thought I best get some sleep because I have got the school run to go on. I didn't want to wake Matt up because I think it was 3:45 in the morning he was getting up. He normally gets up about 4:20, but he was having to get up at 4:45 in the morning. So I didn't want to wake him up. So I just thought, just leave it. So there was so much fear. I can't speak. I was so scared. I was so scared. I am in the house on my own talking about this as well, and it's really creeping me out. Yeah, I thought I need to get some sleep. So I rolled over. I didn't dare get out the quilt because I was so scared, but I rolled over onto my side, and as soon as I rolled onto my side and I was facing the curtains, right, something was coming out the curtains, and it was really, really weird. Our curtains are like a burgundy colour, like a really dark red. Now, it was this red, blood red, right? And it looked like a sleeve. It was, I don't know how to explain it. It was frilly and it was blood red. It had black, like a pattern, like an embroidery. I don't know. It was like a pattern, sort of an embroidered pattern, and it even had black buttons. It was pitch black in my bedroom. Why could I see this so clearly? It was protruding out of the curtain. It wasn't a body. It wasn't a figure. It looked like a sleeve reaching out. It was really bizarre, and I don't understand what it was. I can't explain it any better than I am doing. I don't understand why I could see it so clearly when the room was so dark. Obviously we had a bit of light coming in from the landing because I didn't get up and close that door. I was not getting out from under the quilt, no chance. So we had a little bit of light, but it was like I don't know how to explain it. It was such a bizarre night that I feel I sound silly talking about it. That was outside, it's fine, there's workmen. I've been filming all day and they're out there doing, come on, I'm filming. But I felt so uneasy, and I could remember getting hotter and hotter and hotter. I was so hot. I tried stripping down a bit in bed, everything, but no, I was so hot. And I thought, I'm gonna have to open the bedroom window, but that meant me getting out the quilt. So I reached out of the quilt to get my phone. That scared me, just having my arm exposed. Honestly, I was so scared. And I pulled it back in and I turned the torch on my phone, making sure to not have it pointed at Matt, obviously. I put it back down, but obviously screen down so the torch could shine up. And I went and opened the window just to get some air in. And I was on and off napping all night. It was bizarre. It was such a bizarre night. And then when I woke up in the morning, everything kind of felt okay. It felt okay. I was so tired, but it felt okay. And I snuck down to put the kettle on to make myself a coffee. Then I heard a crash and Jamie screamed because he was asleep still and it made him jump. And I ran upstairs and the same toy that fell off the day before had fell off again. And obviously when I put it back, I really made sure it was secure up there. But yeah, it fell off again. My friend Lisa said that doing an investigation in the home has stirred things up. Now, I did put my foot down on Friday because obviously I got the kids to school, Matt was at work, and I was petrified of being in the house on my own. I'm not going to lie. I was scared. So we have 2 living room doors. I'm sat in my living room now. We have 2 doors, one on either side. And I had made sure I had everything I needed in here. I wasn't working that day anyway. I'd planned to have that day off to chill. So I made sure I had, you know, snacks and drinks and things in here. Unchilled, but I had both them doors shut and I ignored the rest of the house. But I did have to go upstairs and get something. And I remember standing on the landing and saying, okay, now leave me alone. And to be fair, the house has felt okay since. So I probably have stirred things up, but I do want to see who this boy is. So I will carry on talking, but I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. I'm interested in the paranormal. I want to be able to show the world that, look, they're real. But at the same time, there are things I don't understand about it. It's just all learning, I suppose. But there you have it, guys. That is my update. I will let you know the next thing anything happens. Like I said, it's been so quiet just recently, but since doing that investigation, it's sort of kicked up. Which is understandable. I didn't really think about that it would do that, but it definitely has. It's quiet again now, and the house feels fine. There's the odd noise, but there's always the odd noise and things, and most, I don't know, you can debunk it. I mean, I heard a noise not long ago and I think I've debunked it, it's fine. But I know when things are gonna happen. I feel it in the house. I feel it around me. I know when it's gonna start up. So I'm be prepared, and I will be prepared, and I will update you when things happen again. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I've kept you long enough. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will speak to you all in my next video. But until then, sleep tight.